There is not. It is not possible for there to be more than two genders. There's male and female. That is it. Those are the only genders there are. Now, I do believe that people can later in life choose to be a different gender than what they were genealogically assigned at birth. Yes, I believe that's possible, but I do not believe there's something other than male or female. That's it. That's the basis of any species, is male or female. Even in hermaphrodited species, there is still a male or a female of that species. Does that make sense now?
Sure. I'm just saying this. It's really fucked up to think how these wildfires started.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if that's like legitimately how it started, yeah, that's fucked. But I know you're big into that whole side of everything with the LGBTQ alphabet gang. But that's the only thing I don't agree with them on. Is I just don't agree that there's more than two genders. Because there's not. You have a penis, you have a vagina. You're male or female. That's it. You can choose to be one or the other, or flip-flop back and forth if you want. If you want to pay all that money for all those surgeries. Whatever. But that's it. That's it. There's male and female. That is it.
What about intersex people?
It's a 1 and a 0. That is it.
What about intersex people that are literally born with different parts?
Then they can decide which one they want to be. But it's still either one.
But if your genitals dictate your gender, then...
And since the basis of society and the basis of time, yes, Kirsten, the genitals dictate the gender. That's how it is. A male has a penis, a female has a vagina. There's no getting around that. There's no other options.
Okay, let's say...
Now, yes, if there's a guy who has a penis and a vagina, or a woman, whatever you want to call it, we'll say it not being derogatory, but as a reference that we're not being biased, it can choose if it wants to be male or female when it wants, because it has both.
Then what would it be assigned at birth?
Well, I guess that would be up to its parents at birth. Because, well, the whole basis of life is your parents dictate until you're old enough to dictate.
That's a little dumb.
It's not dumb. That's just how life is. There's no getting around that. There's no other way.
So I'm not allowed to say if I'm bisexual or not. Mom has to agree that I am bisexual.
Technically, in a legal sense, no. In a legal sense. But how often is the legal sense upheld with sexual preference and not sexual identity? You being bisexual is a preference. It's not an identity. See what I mean?
Yeah.
You're still female, you just like both genders. That's a preference. That's not your identity.
Well, fuck, I need to get my glasses checked. Because I looked at the Alexa and thought, shut up. I looked at it and thought it still said September 11th because I misread the 3 as a 1.